Assalamualaikum. Today I want to give my short opinion about Prabowo Subianto because Prabowo is my favorite public figure. Prabowo has now developed into one of the figures in Indonesian politics after experiencing a long journey from presidential candidate who lost in true election to finally become Minister of Defense in President Jokowi Widodo cabinet. The change in his attitude and role is very striking. At this stage, Prabowo is not just a figure identified with a military past or certain controversy, but rather a leader who is trying to show political maturity and leadership in the context of a more open government. As Minister of Defense, Prabowo demonstrated a more pragmatic and cooperative leadership, especially with his effort to strengthen Indonesia defense equipment or the main weapon system and renew the country defense. He also appeared more moderate in his approach, focusing on strengthening national resilience and international cooperation in facing global exchange, including cybersecurity threats and geopolitical tension in the Indo-Pacific region. This gives the impression that he has been able to embrace a wider role, not just a character who emphasizes a forceful or controversial approach. So that's it about my opinion about Mr. President of Indonesia, Prabowo Subianto. I hope Indonesia will reach the Indonesia Emas 2045, and please Prabowo make Indonesia great again. So that's all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Noval Al-Fauzan. Today I want to explain what is the present continuous tense. Hello Sandy, what are you doing? I am playing crossword puzzle right now. Can I jump in? Sure, why not? There is no mistaking it. You definitely use this conversation very often in your daily life, whether when you meet in person or just exchange message online asking where are you, with whom, now what do you do? The sentence from that I need as Sandy is an example of part of this tense, namely the present continuous tense. Now we are in the presentation. Let's get started. Wait. Understanding present continuous tense. Present continuous tense is a form of tense that is used to explain activities that are being carried out or are taking place at this time or now. This activity is usually marked with words, medium, or more. This tense is also known as present progressive tense. Progressive here has the same meaning as continuous, namely it can be interpreted as continuous, repetitive, or ongoing. In essence, the present continuous tense function to indicate an activity or condition that is happening right now, occur frequently, and can be carried out or continue into the future. Here are the example of sentence. A situation where an event is taking place now. Mr. Mandala is making dinner right now. A situation where an event is planned with certainty to occur in the future. The event is starting next week. A situation in which a change or development is taking place over a long period of time. Example, the apple tree is growing. Present continuous tense formula. If you look at the example before, there is the addition of ing at the end of the verbs, namely making, starting, and expanding. There is a characteristic of the present continuous tense, you know. So if you come across ing like this, you remember there is continuous tense. The present continuous tense is formed using a subject auxiliary verb, namely be in the form of am, are, is, plus verb ing, plus complement or complement. A present continuous tense positive sentence. The subject in a sentence, usually a pronoun or personal pronoun or noun. There are three types of pronoun based on POV, namely first person, I or me, and we or us. Second person, you or you. Third person, she, he, it, they. And there are two types of pronouns and nouns based on number, namely singularity and plural. In first person, I is the singular and we is the plural. In third person, she, he, it is the singular and they is the plural. Meanwhile, in second person, both the singular and plural forms are you. The meaning of you as you and you as you is adjust to the context. And there are the example, I am watching Netflix, Andini is riding a bicycle, they are dancing in the rain, you are doing chores, the zebras are crossing the river, he is writing an English article, the ladies are cheering for their son baseball game. B. Present continuous tense negative sentence. Because the name alone is a negative sentence, the main characteristic of the sentence form is the word not, which is located between be and verb ing. So the verb subject plus am, are, is, plus not, plus verb ing, plus complement. To make it easier, we use the same example sentence as the positive present continuous tense sentence. I am not watching Netflix. Andini is not riding a bicycle. They are not dancing in the rain. You are not doing homework. The zebra are not crossing the river. He is not writing an English article. The women weren't cheering on their son's baseball game. C. Present continuous tense interrogative sentence. There are two types of interrogative sentence or question sentence, namely yes or no question and WH question. Interrogative yes/no question for question that have the answer yes or no. You can immediately write be, am, are, is, followed by the subject and verb ing at the beginning of the sentence. So the formula is be, am, are, is, plus subject plus verb 1 ing plus complement. The example is, am I watching Netflix? Is Andini riding a bicycle? Are they dancing in the rain? Are you doing chores? Are the zebra crossing the river? Is she writing an English article? WH question. are what, who, where, when, why, and how. So to answer a WH question, put the WH question at the beginning of the sentence before be followed by subject and verb in plus complement. The example is, what am I watching? What is Andini riding? Where are they dancing? What are you doing? What is the zebra crossing? What is he writing? Do you know not all verbs can be used in this sentence? In this tense? You know this is because the verbs indicate circumstances or situation that we do not expect to change and do not describe action or action. These verbs are better known as static verb. Here are examples of static verb. Verbs that show feeling and emotion, verb indicating the use of the sentence, verbs that express knowledge, opinion, and belief, verbs that show ownership. And here are the sentence example. I prefer tea than coffee. The cake tastes delicious. I believe in his opinion. The car belongs to that bulky guy. Maybe you are wondering why the word love cannot be used as a verb in this tense, even though you may often hear the sentence I'm loving it. In terms of grammatical structure, this sentence is actually wrong because it contains stative verb. However, this is only considered a style and is informal. You will often find this in conversation about close people only. You will never encounter this sentence in formal or business communication. The characteristic of present continuous tense always used to be in various conditions. Talking about things that are happening bound or are bound to happen, there is a time information that shows the current time. Use verb ending in ing. The function of the present continuous tense is to describe events that are happening when the speaker speaks or action that are taking place during a certain period in the present. Another function states the activities that are temporary. So that's it for the presentation. If I have a mistake, please pardon me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.